You know, they say about 90% of all mid-90s Dodges are still on the road, and the other 5% made it home like this one. Next! Woo, look at old Diamond Jim with his fancy cat-eye gasser out here bragging about how many 4L60Es he's bought. You, sir, are a man of substance. I see you. Every time I open a truck submission email, I hope it's this truck. Oh, I know who's driving this truck. He's basically me. I had that same go-to-hell grill flame cutout CNC for my grill and the push bar bumper on my 2000 Z71. Hang in there, Bubba. It gets better. You're going to have to buy some new knees and probably some shoulders when you get a little older, but it's okay. They're pretty good at it now. Woo! 1974 International Harvester Camper Special 200. If this ain't a Harley owning, big rig driving Yankee snow neck tooling around in this St. Bernard of a truck, then hell, I'm going to have to go find a new job because I don't know nothing no more. Oh, bless his heart, he thought a junkyard 360 and a set of headers equaled fast. Next! His mama tells him he looks like Garth Brooks, but he knows she's a lie, but he still spent his whole AutoZone paycheck on that knockoff brush popper. His papa told him that belt buckle was a tombstone for a dead dick, but he don't care. He's driving that truck to Milwaukee today, and then he's gonna find out that a two-wheel drive, 3/4-ton truck is pretty useless in the snow. He's gonna flip it in about 2 weeks and trade it for a Mercury Lynx. Ah, good God, Jesus, this is more fun with imaginary people. This dumb dick. Best day of his life is when some lady having a stroke rear ends him at 60 miles an hour and totals this piece of shit. And he never has to hear anything about a LB7 ever again. If them damn toys better be out of that driveway before I get home was a truck. Next! I love Action Line trucks. They're the second best looking pickups ever been built in this country. Even if most of them don't have those weird dainty looking little mirrors hanging off the cab looking like a drunk girl's eyelashes. Power wagon. This guy must be a MIT educated electrical engineer if he could keep that wiring harness straightened out long enough to get that thing muddy. I'm telling you, he's got to be the Harry Potter of loose ground wires, because keeping a late 70s Chrysler product running and the headlights working is the stuff of wizardry. Well, early 90s, a Suzuki Amigo. I'm willing to bet that this is a Gen Xer's first car they ever bought, and everything they bought since then has been an absolute disappointment. This is what happens when you put a step-side bed on a square body pickup. It's like a cat. Every time you stroke that rear fender, the ass just keeps jacking up higher and higher. Maybe take that bed off and sell it to a Chili's restaurant. Get you a nice square bed to go with the rest of the truck. You know, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but all these words are just Chad or Kyle. Next. Woo! Green 56, F100. Somebody called Tim Allen, Hector Elizondo, tell them to dry their tears. We found Mike's truck. Y'all go ahead and fire them cameras back up and call Leno. Oh man, I love Ram Chargers, but every one of these dudes I ever met will look you in the eye and swear to God they got 300,000 miles on the original Chrysler TBI with no problem, even though most of them yanked it out decades ago. Man, Lowboy's supposed to be the trailer, not the truck pulling it, Kevin. I'm just giving you the business. We know it's a cool old machine. And besides, anytime we see that Adam and Eve collection wheels with the butt plug lug nuts up front, we know you're not towing anything. Come and take it. Hell, son, they already got your wheels and tires. What else you want them to take? Next! Man, I love Rabbit pickups, alright? Just slow as molasses and sturdy. And one time they saved a whole town in Pennsylvania when American manufacturing was running for the hills. The VW Rabbit, bona fide American icon. Oh, this one's easy. That's a Gen Xer's truck right there. We're the most unbothered generation. And judging from the Exxon Valdez impression that engine's doing, I'd say he probably vortexed his rear main seal right out. And guess what? He don't care. We got us about a 78 Holden flatbed here, and Aussie's once again proven that hillbilly's gonna hillbilly no matter how much shrimp and lobster you get them. I'm just surprised they ain't got a kangaroo skull on the hood. They ain't got nothing with horns.